Good day, everyone. Welcome to Maths with Gastin. I am Gastin Mapala. Today, let's have a look at trigonometry grade 12 identities. What we have here, we've got an example 1 plus sine theta all over 1 minus sine theta minus 1 minus sine theta all over 1 plus theta should be equals to 4 tan theta all over cos theta. All right. So we said with identities, when we need to prove them, we need to start on the left hand side. So we'd come here and say, tell our examiner that from the left hand side, because we see that we've got fractions here, the first thing that comes to mind is LCD, lowest common denominator. Whenever you see a fraction and we have to simplify or you have to do something algebraically, you have to start by taking out or multiplying with an LCD or putting everything under LCD. Okay, so in this case, we're going to say, okay, here is our LCD. When we say to LCD, we are referring to everything at the bottom, which is 1 minus sine theta. And therefore here, we're going to have 1 plus sine theta. All right. Okay. So we say 1 minus sine theta goes how many times here? Is going to go 1 plus sine theta. So here the numerator is 1 sine theta. Guys, this is just simple because it's trigonometry. Don't be confused. You would have to work the same way you were working fractions while you were in grade 10 and grade 11. Okay. So it goes 1 plus sine theta. Then our numerator is 1 plus sine theta. So they have to multiply each other. Therefore, here you've got a negative. Then you said 1 plus sine theta goes how many times? It's going to go 1 minus sine theta. So therefore, it will multiply the numerator, which is 1 minus sine theta, 1 minus sine theta. Okay. Okay, let me just make my line go all the way. All right. Okay, so with that now, what we can do, we can remove the bracket, binomial. All right. Okay. I'm not going to show all the steps here, guys, because you are in grade 12. You should be able to deal with this binomial, removing the bracket. Okay. So now let me just put the LCD. It's still the same as it is. Okay. 1 times 1 times 1 will give us 1. I'm removing the bracket here, guys. I'm removing the bracket here. And then 1 times sine theta is going to be sine theta. 1 times sine is going to be sine theta. Therefore, sine theta plus sine theta will give us 2 sine theta, which is our middle term. Okay, and then sine theta times sine theta will be plus sine squared theta. Great. Okay, now let's move the bracket here, but you have to remember there's a negative there. Negative is the most dangerous sign you could deal with in mathematics. All right. Okay, 1 times 1 will give us 1. 1 times minus sine theta is going to be minus sine theta. And then 1 sine theta minus sine theta times 1 is going to be minus sine theta. So when you add them together, they will give us 2 sine theta. And then negative sine theta times negative sine theta will give us positive sine squared theta. Then you close the bracket. Okay, great. Therefore, you're going to come here, say equal to. Now, this is fine here. All right. Now, we just have to say everything should be over the LCD. The LCD has not changed, guys. Please ensure that you still put it here. Okay, don't be confused. All right. Okay, here we'll still have the same as it is 1 plus 2 sine theta. Still the same. Plus sine theta square sine squared theta. Then we just need to multiply by a negative throughout here. Multiply by a negative times negative times negative. Okay, here we go. Minus 1. And then negative times negative is going to give us positive 2 sine theta. Great. And then positive times a negative is going to give us negative sine squared theta. Sine squared theta. Great. Now, let's have a look at like terms. Here you've got positive 1 here and then a negative 1 there. So therefore, these would cancel out. And then here, you have got sine squared, positive sine squared, negative sine squared. This would cancel out. Right, check my math, guys. If I'm doing something wrong, please let me know. Okay, And then what are we left with? We are left with, on the numerator, we're left with 2 sine theta and then 2 sine theta. You're going to have 4 sine theta. Okay, great. Okay, and then here at the bottom, we can multiply throughout. We're going to have 1 times 1 is going to give us 1. If you look at this, guys, you'll see that this is just a difference between two squares. So you're going to have minus sine squared theta. Okay, great stuff. Okay, and you know from identity that 1 minus sine squared theta is the same as cos squared theta. Okay, therefore it's equal to 4 sine theta minus all over cos squared theta. Okay, great stuff. Okay, now what you have here, you're going to have you are going to have 4 sine theta all over cos theta times cos theta. Okay, and then sine theta all over cos theta would give us what? Tan. Thank you. Well done. If he says it will give us tan theta, and then we're going to be left with 1 cos here at the bottom. We're going to be left with 1 cos theta at the bottom, which is equal to the right hand side. Okay, and that's how you would deal with this example, guys. If you've got any questions you don't understand, please leave a comment on the comment section below, and please make sure that you subscribe to this channel. I am Gaston Mapala. Let's do this thing together and make sure that we get those distinctions. Let me assist you. Subscribe to my channel. We'll definitely gain a lot more from this channel as we'll continue dishing out more examples in all the chapters that you guys will be writing exams with. I am Gaston Mapala. See you on the next upload.